Afternoon, everybody. We are now live at 5. Hope everybody is well this Friday afternoon. You guys are in there, and yes, just want to start. We know we've been in lockdown for a long time, and I know it's been tough. I really want to start with a couple of bits of sad news before we go on with live at 5. The passing of Ray Hilson and a couple of days ago Mel Lofthouse, both on the circuit, both played in GKPTs, both played 25-25s and all the deep stacks as well. Both pretty sudden as well. I know Mel had been quite poorly, but sad news around. I saw on social media all the blessings and condolences to everybody. The guys worked in the industry. Mel's from Rotherham. We obviously am from Rotherham as well, but Mel was from Rotherham. It is a shame and sad news coming in, but they'd have been sat there. They'd have been saying, "Carry on, guys. We have to carry on." And then good luck to major condolences to everybody concerned. Rain and Mel, you're in our thoughts at all times. Hour with the Tower. I hope you've been watching it. How good is Mr. Rich Kelly? He's got some stories, hasn't he? He's got some fantastic stories. He really has. He's been there and done it. I love the latest one. It's coming up in a little bit, about 6 o'clock. I do believe to keep watching Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And obviously the news has come out regarding casinos opening on the 1st. Please, with it being so new, with it being only announced this morning, no news has come out to us. So please keep on social media. They're inundated with, is this opening? Is that opening? What are you going to be doing? Honestly, the guys on social media and at PK working all the time. If there's questions, there'll be thousands of questions. If there's answers, the guys will get through it. So yes, please bear in mind that we ain't going back to £100,000 guaranteed tournaments tomorrow. Just be aware. The guys have and will be on the case regarding all the questions. I don't like somebody posted up, and it was tongue in cheek, and I don't understand why nobody else got on. Some people wrote on social media, right, that's it. Casinos can open on the 1st. We might as well do Goliath next week. And I thought, it's just the humour of poker players. And then somebody put, well, if it's on next week, I'm not going. It was a joke. It was fun. I know in this day and age you're not allowed to have fun anymore, but it was a joke. So just please keep your eye on social media. It says we can open from the 1st. The casinos, the leisure industry. You can go for a swim. You can do the gym. You can do whatever you want to. Looking down here, we need to go to the gym. But yeah, please don't think that that's it. Everybody's open. We're all going to be there. Just stay safe. Please stay safe. And we will be talking about cyberspace as well as that. But you guys know you're not daft. All we can say and reiterate is that PK, Andy, and everybody else in the background are as concerned as everybody else that they will be reopening on the 1st of August, and then it'll be a slow process. That's all we can say on the matter. Don't expect everybody to rush in straight at once. So please keep on Facebook, on Twitter, on social media. So it is, and Ian Bryan has just come on, and he says it's excellent news to be making our way back. Good afternoon, Ian. He has just said it's excellent news, and it is, and like we said, it's not going to be crash bang wallop straight into the casino. It is going to take its time. People will still be wary. People will still think, "Oh, let's take us time. Let's just slowly get back into things." Sean Hennessy, it's whatever we can guess. He says the poker won't start until next year. Not safe enough. Like you said, the reopening the reopening, like Ian says, is excellent news, and it is a start. So that's all we can say on the live matter. But I do reiterate, please, please, please keep your eye on Facebook, on social media. Social media, all the outlets, the guys will be there. Afternoon, Brad, what do you think? What do you think? I tell you what, I'm looking good for this lockdown. Not looking bad at all. Afternoon, Sylv. Saw your post on social media. It has been a sad week, hasn't it? But we're going to start and go back to the online deep stack from last week. Linus McLovin, don't you know who that is? Kevin Frame is the man. He was the man that took down the online deep stack, £18,360 in the prize pool. Good prize pool, 153 runners. Yet again, John Bousfield, who we spoke to last Friday on Live at 5. John Bousfield, final tabled again. Just incredible run of form from John Bousfield. He final tabled again, but Kevin Frame took down the deep stack for just over £4,000. But did you see the new tournament last week? The Haymaker Bounty. It has been announced. It has been announced that David Hay will be the new member of the team. There was a £30 last week. Got 337 runners, and we just talked about Linus McLovin. He was the man that took out David Hay. David Hay must do better. I think he finished 310th out of the 337. But winning a fair share, squidly deadly, winning over 1,500, including the bounties. One of the finalists only got one bounty for £7. Fug Azael Hero got himself into the final, finished 6th, but only took out one person, finishing Spanned 10th. Callis 666 was in 5th. It was a great result, but well done to Squidly. And that is a new feature, the Haymaker Bounty. Well done to one and all. I tell you, what a great turnout. I completely missed it last week. Something was happening, whatever it was, but I'll be there this week. I will be there this week. Good afternoon, everybody who is tuning in. Chris Simmons says, thanks for the update. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Chris. And Danny Ryder, great news today. Might be no Goliath, but hopefully we'll get some decent live tournaments in before the year's out. I think everybody realizes it will be a slow process. Yes, they've announced these great things. We're going to be going live. We're going back into the casino. It is going to be a slow process. Brad says, let's hope the GKPT could be up and running by the end of the year. Well, tell you what, we all think that too. The thing that is doing the rounds at the minute, and I actually watched the video a little bit earlier. Is that real? Is that real? That's not a real beer from Mark Daly. Afternoon, Mark. Afternoon. The video that's doing the round this week on social media is the one of Patrick Antonius turning up at Goliath, and there's me, head to toe, dressed as the Joker. Oh dear, and it's it's doing the rounds. Check all the videos that are going to be, and I am sure because next week, is it next week on Thursday? Is it next Thursday or the weekend after? I think it's 2 weeks. It would have been the start of Goliath, and the videos and all the things that go on with making it such a unique and a fantastic event. It would have been Goliath, and I'm sure the guys have got the videos lined up. I'm sure the guys have got everything set up so they can just pump out the footage from the previous Goliaths, because it has been great. But talking about Goliath, it is going online, and we have it open right now in the clients. Event number 1, the 1st of August, is the Goliath opener. It's £55. It's 20,000 guarantee, and don't forget, this is for British players only. It's mainland Britain. So these numbers are superb. Check all the details on the client itself. Event one will be the open of £55. They've got the PKO, the progressive knockouts, the 25/50s, the no limit hold'em, normal no limit, one for 30 and one for 5. All the details are on there. There's already 70 entered into the main event via satellite. So well done to those people for making it into the Goliath main event already. Last week, they reverted back to the 25/25, and Chris Johnson, CPJNS, Chris Johnson, £7,476. Well done to him for making it. And Paul Siddle, who's already won one of our main events, he final tabled as well. So the 25/25s are going along nicely. This weekend, it is the deep stack, and it also is the 25/25. The deep stack keeps getting the numbers. The A-maker bounties. Jamie Nixon's home game still goes on as well. There's plenty to play this week. The satellites. Oh, talking about satellites. The flip satellites are online. The £125 seat into the Goliath for one English is on there. I think I've played that 7 so far. Nowhere. Final table 1. That's the skill level of me. The one flip, all in every hand, win a seat for £1. That is as good as it gets for the seats to Goliath. They're on there every night at the moment at 9:30. They will be increasing them as we get closer, I am sure, because they were fantastic when we were live. When we did Goliath last year, and the previous years, and the flips were on, we all joined in, and it was great fun. I think we even commentated on a victory. I do believe. I think we even did a little bit of a shout out because we ended up with a token and then we gave it away on the live stream. But, no live stream live. Hoping to jump in with Jamie Nixon at the start of Goliath. That would be the plan. So yes, it will be. We're jumping in with Jamie Nixon when he starts his Twitch. The flips are really, really good. Afternoon, Anthony Clarkson. Afternoon, flips are fun, says Brad Simpson. They definitely are. Andy Watson, any news on local casino poker restarted? No, we touched on it at the beginning. All we can do is watch social media. There will be a lot of work in the background, getting things open, getting things ready. No news just yet, but as soon as there is, it'll be on Facebook, it'll be on Twitter, it'll be on all social media platforms. So just please keep your eyes out for them. Make sure you check out the videos. Rich Kellett is doing his last episode of an hour with the tower. Make sure you do. And you can also watch the ones that we did back as well. Phil Elmeth, the likes of Chris Moorman, Rich Kellett, the likes of Ben Windsor, who was excellent. So so it's plenty to go on. But this week's events are the deep stacks, £130 in. That's on Saturday. The Sunday is the 25/25. They're on this weekend as well. That's on Sunday at 6 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you get them. And there is one that's taken a bit of my fancy. I don't know that advertised on there on the 26th of July at 6:30. €50,000 guaranteed ultimate sweat. It's a knockout tournament. It's €100 in, but it's a 50,000 guaranteed tournament. That should be awesome. But please tune in to the client to check out all the satellites that are running every single day. That is just about it from live at 5. We will continue doing an hour with the tower, and they'll keep watching the videos. That Rich Kellett is just coming to an end. But because we've missed it, and because we're not doing the Goliath, the tower has plucked out a Towers treble just on Grosvenor Sport, just for you guys. So if you're watching and you want to watch it back, this week's Towers treble is a beauty. Cardiff City will beat Middlesbrough because Middlesbrough are now safe. Cardiff City are going for promotion. They're 8-5. Fulham will beat Sheffield Wednesday because they're in the top 4, 10-11. That is the decent price. And Brentford, who might get automatic promotion, they're going to be beating Stoke City at half-time, and that is Towers treble. It's a 10-1 treble on Grosvenor Sport. Please put it on, get it in, because it's a great treble. Cardiff City, Fulham, and Brentford to be winning at half-time. That is Towers treble. That is the one. Make you send some money this weekend because we missed Towers treble. We miss it. But please tune in. All the satellites are open for Goliath. The Deep Stack is on this Saturday. The 25-25 is on this Sunday. And satellites are running. Danny Ryder says satellites are great for Goliath and the £30 ones. They think they could do some more guaranteed seats. Yeah, I think the closer we get to Goliath, which is in 2 weeks' time, it's 2 weeks tomorrow it starts. I think they'll up the game. They will get more satellites and more guaranteed seats the closer we get. The flips are on for £1, £1 English pound. I mean, then they're on 9.30. I'm sure they'll be putting more of them on the closer we get. Don't forget, it's just over 2 weeks to the online Goliath. It would have been the start of Goliath next week. We all want to be back, but check out the retro videos because the Towers video this week from Goliath last year was the one with Patrick Antonius, one of the greatest players of all time, turning up and being interviewed by some clown dressed as a joker. It was good, but please check out the social media. And all I can say is, as we finish live at 5 this week, is please don't batter social media with questions and silly questions. There's no need. Everybody knows we're back, and we're going to be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow, it actually is the 1st of August. We know casinos are opening. Please don't batter social media with, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Whatever comes out and whatever is decided, the guys will let you know on social media. Join us on Facebook and Twitter and anything else, because daily the guys are doing their stuff. Thanks, everybody. Oh, just to let you know, it's now Grandad Tower, by the way. But there you go. That's just a final shot. It is Grandad Tower. Little boy, grandson. This week. There we go. End on a happy note. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you all again for Live at 5 next week. And then we will see you for Goliath in 2 weeks' time. Everybody else have a fantastic weekend. It's not been the best. We've seen that on social media. It hasn't been the best. But please stay safe, play in cyberspace, and everybody have a cracking weekend. And we'll see you over the coming days with more videos, more retro videos from Goliath, because even I'm watching them back thinking how good they are. Well done to the team, and please keep posted, because they will keep you updated as to what's happening PokerWise Live as we go back on the 1st of August from the Tower and from Grandad Tower at this moment in time. Ta-ta.